Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. If we've not met before, my name is Danny. I'm on my journey to becoming a doctor, but in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what you must do if you've just received an offer to study medicine. These tips are going to be useful for all the other courses at university as well, but because of my experience I'm going to be using examples from medicine. You sit down, So the first thing that you guys need to do is decide what offer is going to be your firm. Now if you've only got one offer, obviously this makes it much easier, but a few of you will have multiple offers. From my experience, people tend to have a idea of which are their favourite universities or their preferences that they would like to go to most, and that's fab. But if you don't, now is the time that you need to go and check all the details about the courses, but not just the courses, but the area in which the university is in, because for me this had a massive influence on my time at university, especially that first year. Go ahead and firm the offer. It's best to do this as soon as you've made your decision on where you really want to go. This is because in admissions departments sometimes they're waiting for people to firm their offer in order to give other people offers. So you're actually helping out other applicants. As we all know, waiting around to receive an offer can be a daunting place to be. Number two, once you've gone ahead and you've firmed that offer, you want to go and look at the university's scholarships page. This is super important because university is super expensive. I know this myself. When you think about things like accommodation on top of living expenses, etc., you know, this adds up. So you really want to be in the best financial position that you can be. Now, if you can be rewarded for your talents in music and sports, then that's great because there are so many opportunities to have some sort of funding to support these aspects throughout your university life. However, there's also other scholarships for more niche things, like being from a certain area or being from a disadvantaged family. You know, this could be from people that have never had a family member go to uni, or whether you went to a school that didn't give you the same access to education that other people have had around the world. Don't sleep on scholarships and bursaries, that they will change your uni experience. I know it, I've seen people that have had bursaries and it's changed their way of living completely. You know, and for people that are really struggling with money, it can really take away from your concentration and your engagement with your university course. And especially with something like medicine, you're going to want to be prepared to put as much focus on the course because it is a tough course. There are also national scholarships, things like the BMA, the British Medical Association. I know they do some bursaries out there. NHS gives bursaries to fund the final year of your medical degrees, but there's also trusts out there that are looking to support medical students with maintenance grants. So this could be maybe like £5,000 a year or like £1,000 each year. Number three is make sure you book onto your Offerholder Day. You know, this year it's slightly different. You won't be going to the university, but it's super important that you do attend the online Offerholder Days because you're going to get a chance to meet your future lecturers. Sometimes lecturers do remember when they met you, and it's a good way to break the ice. Also, you're going to be able to meet other students that are going that year, as well as access some of the things you'll be doing on the course. So for example, in medicine, you know, things like if your course does PBL, you know, problem-based learning or evidence-based learning, depending on where you go, you're probably going to get an opportunity to, you know, have a little dip of your toes into what it's like to actually do that in a group. And let's be honest, it's just fun, you know, to get that ball rolling and feel like the medical student or student that you're going to be. A little side note on the Offerholder Days is that often in the Offerholder Days or after the Offerholder Days, they will produce Facebook groups or some sort of social media groups where you will be able to contact and speak to other students in your year group studying the same course as you. So if that's something that you're looking forward to or really want to get involved, then I would urge you to do so after the Offerholder Day. These were super useful in my first year of university because it just makes you feel a bit more comfortable when you know a few people on the course. You can organise to meet people before you start your lectures and your induction, and that's one more person you know that you can have a laugh with during Freshers Week. Number 4 is get your accommodation sorted. Accommodation can be super stressful for a lot of students because a lot of us go to university on a tight budget. So everyone is looking to get the best value for their money. Now, each student will have a different budget, and that's absolutely fine. So if you're coming or moving away to go to university, make sure you work that all out with your family if they're helping you, or your finances, to make sure that you get the accommodation that you want. Because there's a lot of people that don't want to share showers and things, and that's absolutely fine. But some people don't mind about that, and so that's something that you need to go through the university accommodation website or the private halls accommodation, depending on what you're going to decide to do, and decide which options you're going to take. But if you're staying at home, then you won't have to worry so much with picking your accommodation. But my advice would be to make sure that you do something to change wherever you're living, in terms of maybe your bedroom, you move the desk around or you get a new desk, you know, to symbolise that this is now a new chapter in your life. You are now a medical student, or you are now a student on whatever course you are going to study. And number 5, my favourite, is focus on yourself. You are never going to get this time back, so it's super important that you arrive at university with a fresh mindset and you're ready to put yourself out there to the world and just meet some amazing people, because you will do. Especially during the first couple of weeks, you'll meet loads and loads of people. You don't want to be burnt out from reading loads of books about your course, you know, in the month leading up to going to university, or the couple of months leading up to going to university. It's okay to do some prior reading if that's what you want to do, but it's also absolutely fine if you just take some time away from content. You know, we study our entire lives, and as medics, you will continue to study for the rest of your life, literally. Not just medics, but on other courses. Once you graduate, that's not where you stop your learning. If going to somewhere sunny, getting away from the world and getting a tan is what makes you happy, then my advice would be make sure you do this before you go to university. But don't take it to the extreme, and don't do any preparation for when you get to university, because there are some things that you need to do before you get there, such as getting things like bedding, if you're going to move into accommodation, you know, kitchen utensils, things that some people do forget. You know, there's a lot of students that get to university and don't have any of these things. You can get them when you're there, that's no problem. You know, if you're driving a really, really long way, you might want to just buy everything when you get there. But uni will be a little bit stressful as well, and you just want to try and alleviate as much stress for your arrival. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helps. Congratulations to all of you that have got your offers so far, and good luck to all of you still waiting to hear from certain universities. I'm super excited for you guys as well, because I know that so many people have a brilliant experience when they get to university, and you guys have got all of that to come. So I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and it helped you at all, please click the subscribe button. It helps my channel to grow more, helps you guys to know when my content's being released, and I'm going to continue to do more videos like this one. So ciao for now, guys. You sit down, you sit down.